Hi, I'm Tennille Biggers, your referral partner with Keller Williams Leap Partners 3 here in the greater Orlando, Florida area. This month's business tip is to kick off the new year. Happy New Year. If you're like me, I have been cleaning out all the cabinets and the drawers and the everything. I have gotten rid of so much stuff. And when I was dropping things off at the local donation facility this last week, they are just piled high. Everybody's doing this. So I think this is just very natural. We go through it. Sorry, they're backlogged, but that's where we're at, right? Here's what I've been thinking about is that this applies to all aspects of our life. And actually, I wanted to go back to an article I read years ago. I wish I still had it. I wish I had the source to share with you. But in a nutshell, the message was everything you own is a responsibility. It wasn't that everything you own makes your life easier. It wasn't having more things makes your life better or more fulfilled. It was everything you own is a responsibility. And I have really looked at my possessions in a different light since then. Now, why am I telling you this when we're talking business here? Is that I look at what's going on my desktop, in my database, my to-do lists on my desk. These are also my possessions, right? So as you are starting your year, I wanted to share this with you if it's helpful to look at these things and say, does this make sense for me to push into the new year? For example, if you need to do some tidying up in your database on contacts to reach out to, I'm a big fan of touching all of your contacts on a regular basis. I do send out communications. At the same time, some of them I have extra tasks so that I don't miss a beat. When I say, hey, I'll reach out to you in a few months, I've got a reminder there to do that. And sometimes I set a reminder on a particular contact and we may lose touch over 2 years. There comes a point where you have to go, how long do I keep doing this? So I just encourage you to look at the things that you're doing in your virtual world. What are your virtual possessions? Does it make sense to spend your energy on that particular contact that hasn't called back in 2 years? Or do you put them on a drip campaign and say, I'm here when they need me, right? You are saving your energy. Instead of focusing on that particular potential dead lead, you're saving your energy for when the right opportunity presents itself. So take that for what it is. I hope it's helpful to you. It's helpful to me. I am cleaning up. It feels good. Listen, last month I shared a book with you. I don't always read just business books. I love to read novels. I love to read biographies. I love to read all kinds of things. And this last month I read a book that was just published at the end of 2024. It's called Finding My Way Home. It's by Rob Rogers. And the thing is, he's talking about mental health. He is humorous about the whole thing, and he's talking about how he's finding his balance of being a professional. He's an attorney, being a husband, a father, remembering who he is as a person, and he finds kind of the glue of putting all this back together out on the local trails. It's just a fascinating read, and I think it's something that, bringing it back to business, I think it's helpful for us too, because sometimes this can become a heavy business, right? Depending on the transaction and the situation, it can be very emotional, and we carry heavy weights, and we've got to find ways to let it go, to focus on what we can control, right? So I'll put the link in the comments below. Highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up. Great book. All right, guys, I would love to connect. I'd love to hear how your year is starting out. My contact information is below. Happy New Year. Bye.